Even before Donald Trump was sworn in on Monday, a new poll came out from the Associated Press saying that most Americans have already completely lost any and all faith in Donald Trump being able to do anything at all beneficial to them while he's president of the United States for the next 4 years. Obviously, the people in these polls do understand that Donald Trump is going to do things. Majority of them just no longer believe it's going to be anything that's going to help with their daily lives. For example, let me read you this. Only about 2 in 10 Americans are extremely or very confident that Trump will be able to make progress on lowering the cost of groceries, housing, or healthcare this year, while about 2 in 10 are moderately confident. So 40% of Americans, 20% are like super confident, another 20 are moderately, everybody else, 60%, has no confidence that Donald Trump is going to be able to do the things he told us on the campaign trail that he was going to do. He said he was going to lower our grocery prices. He said he was going to bring down the cost of housing. Said he was going to fix our health care. And these people voted for him based on that. And before he was even sworn in, they're like, yeah, he's not going to be able to do it. Oops. If they're even saying oops, I don't even think at this point they're saying oops. They've just lowered their expectations to the point where they expect him to let them down. And I got to tell you, that's a problem. Because when you lower the bar, before the man was even sworn in on Monday, folks, this poll had already been conducted and come out. So they have already lowered the bar before the inauguration took place. That is the best thing in the world for Donald Trump. If he comes into office knowing that, hey, look, people already know that I'm not going to keep these campaign promises, so guess what? I'm not even going to try. They're not going to be disappointed. They already think I'm not going to be able to do it. So why bother? Why even pretend at this point? And the people are going to be like, yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. Oh well. Whoops. But again, they're not going to say whoops. You can't vote for somebody based on the promises they make to you and then immediately say, I don't care about those things, really, right? So if you don't care about those things that made you put a convicted felon back in the White House, then why'd you vote for the convicted felon to go back into the White House in the first place? Is there just that much hatred towards Democrats in this country? Is that what's really the underlying issue here? Is this whole mantra of economic insecurity just a total flat out lie? Is it really hatred for Democrats? I mean, honestly, I'm asking that question. Because if these people are already ready to give up on holding him accountable for not keeping his campaign promises, then that's not why they voted for him in the first place. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't just immediately give up before the man even has a chance. Unless that's not why you voted for him. So I think something bigger is going on here. And that's even more of a problem, right? If it were just the economic issues, then it's like, okay, Democrats regroup, come up with better policies, get much better messaging, and then regroup, come back in 2026. But now these voters who were worried, 3 months ago, I can't afford groceries. Now they're like, well, I can't afford groceries and I voted for this guy to make them affordable, but you can't do it. I don't get it. I don't understand the American public anymore, and I will freely admit that. But it's not because I'm just out of touch. It's because these people are crazy. Collectively, as I've said repeatedly, and I think a lot of people get mad when I say this, but this poll kind of backs it up. Collectively, as a people, we are very stupid. We're not just stupid, we're very stupid. That's what this poll is telling me. Don't lower the bar for this guy. This is his second rodeo, okay? He knows what he's doing. He knows what he shouldn't do. He has been told. He has fired the smart people who've told him these things. So when he screws up, it's not an accident. When he fails to deliver on these promises for you, it's not because he we just couldn't get it. It's because he doesn't care. It's because he's intentionally not addressing the issues. And if you're not going to care about it, then you're not going to hold him accountable for it. Then you're not gonna learn a lesson from it, and you're gonna end up repeating these mistakes again and again and again. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.